Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a important CEVO-Main game of SpawnKilled versus Insomnia Esports. I am Kudo alongside me, Rebo. Rebo, how are you doing today?
I'm great, thank you for asking.
I am great myself too, and we are about to get set for the knife fight for this one. So far, did Picky just kill his own teammate? I think I just saw that. But nonetheless, we're down to only one member of Insomnia. Now we're down to none. SpawnKilled getting the first knife round. Getting the knife round, I should say. They'll be able to choose sides. This is a very important match to SpawnKilled, who needs this victory to gain more comfort room going into the playoffs. A loss here can throw them down to 10th, from 10th place to 13th place, moving ever so slightly down to the bottom part of the ladder and possibly below 16th place. Like I said, for CEVO, the top 16 teams move on to the playoffs. Bottom 16 do not.
Pretty much there. Pretty much exactly what you said. Right now, looks like SpawnKilled, actually no, Insomnia actually won pistol round. They're gonna opt to choose CT side, which I definitely think is a better side on cash. If you play CT side correctly, if you're able to control A sites, if you're able to control mid, which are very important spots, you can easily rotate a B extremely fast, either from vents, either from B halls, or even tree room or heaven. If you end up getting those A main control, or even the mid control, there's literally no way they can actually take B in a post-plant position.
Totally. So, good start for SpawnKilled, be able to have the comfort to pick their own side. For the story of Insomnia Esports, they're sitting quite comfortably at number 1 right now. Guaranteed they'll be in the playoffs for CEVO-Main. But with this loss from SpawnKilled, it'll actually throw them down into 2nd place, giving Kingdom Esports the number one in the ladder. But they're good so far. They're actually in the playoffs. SpawnKilled is fighting it out with 20 other teams that is very similar to their wins and losses throughout the season. So this is quite important for them as we get set for pistol round. Like I said, guys, this is Kudo here alongside me, my friendly neighborhood co-caster Rebo. On the side of Insomnia Esports, we have Jason, AGN, VBC, Johnny Co, and Locknito. For the side of SpawnKilled, we got Picky, Co, Welly, Shrooms, and Aries.
It looks like they're actually gonna do a slow A take this time. What is it? I definitely enjoyed this position right here. The only problem with it is Shrooms is gonna have to get a smoke out on highway because they can just get mowed down if they go out one by one on Sweet here.
A smoke will be tossed out right now. There you go ahead, pop in. Locknito getting a perfect shot. A nice nade kill from Johnny. The rest of the members of SpawnKilled gonna push right into Squeaky, Picky, and Code. Now it's only down to Picky, down to 10 HP over at Big Red. He ain't gonna get anything done. All members of Insomnia survive. Great defense.
Yeah, that was just amazing defense from Insomnia. AGN and Jay did not take any damage at all. So what is it? Because they didn't take any damage, they have no damage on the Kevlar, which means they don't have to rebuy Kevlar. They could just get that 300, 500 just to get head armor, and they're pretty much good getting that extra nades that they're gonna help to win the round.
Very dominant play so far from Insomnia over at A site. Once again, SpawnKilled wanna go ahead and try it out. Gonna go ahead and pop some smokes though, or get in positions to toss smokes out. It seems like all of them have bought smoke grenades, and that's it. One P250 coming in from Welly, but other than that, they do want to save this up, but they do want to take over A again. The smokes are going to be popping out. Picky going to come out first, as well as Aries. They're going to go ahead and take point. Through the smoke, Locknito able to take down Picky. Still holding at quad. Locknito also able to take down Shrooms as well. And Code, that's going to be a triple for him. Down to only Aries with 2 HP. He ain't looking at anybody. VBZ will take him down. Another round to Insomnia. Another great defense from them as well.
Yeah, it looks like SpawnKilled that round. They just wanted to see if they can get bomb plants. They weren't able to get a kill on Locknito, and the flash just completely demolished anything that they're gonna do. Because they weren't able to get that spawn plant, they actually were full saving that round. They just got smokes and flashes pretty much that entire round. So they're just they're just banking on getting that bomb plant so they could buy this round. Sadly, they did not though. They just had a really tough defense from Insomnia to face. But right now, they're gonna boost 3 people up onto. Actually, 3 people up onto Boo, so this is going to be quite interesting what's going to come from this.
So while you were talking, there was a nade thrown into the boost spot that took down, oh wow, nice Wandig from Welly. Now Johnny Cole will be spotted over at Vents. He's gonna go ahead and go right back into B-side, breaking the other side. I wanted to point out before a nice Wandig from Welly. A nade hit 4 members of SpawnKilled as they were getting prepared for that boost spot. But they were able, either way, they were able to obtain mid control, and let's see how well they can work out from there.
It looks like they're actually just putting it aggressive on site, but Johnny Cody able to get a nice one dig
Another
onto
one.
Johnny getting a B site. Just completely open. Jay able to respond to that though, leaving it into a 3v3 situation with bomb plan. But they're all stuck on site right now. They're just gonna be able to get mollied out, and all of them are gonna die. But Aries getting another dunk, one dig. A 3v2 now, both coming down into tree room. They're pushing up. Lock gets 2 kills there. The last guy, Aries, and is planted in a position where he's able to get those picks. But right now, he's just missing his shots. He's not able to pick up Jay, but he actually picks up Lock now. And that's a 1v1 situation. Lock at 11 health, but Aries gets it. What is this?
That was that 3-1 headshot deagle? Was that 3 in that entire round? 1 from Welly, 1 from Aries. I think another one.
It was actually 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, SpawnKilled impressed me right there. They were able to get bombed down despite the nade that was thrown in the beginning of that round to the boost spot that hit 4 members of SpawnKilled. They were, able to obtain mid control either way with a lovely shot from Welly, and they were able to go into B side and able to get the bomb down. So I guess you can, even though they lost the round, Insomnia is still 3-0. SpawnKilled able to get a little giddy there. I mean, every time I hit a one Deagle shot, I always get a little giddy, and going into the round with good feelings, I should say.
Yeah, just getting that bomb play, they're able to get a op down here, and Aries putting that op to use, able to take down Johnny on sandbags. Right now, though, it looks like they're going to play a passive here. It looks like Cody did get aggressive position onto Vents, but VBZ was able to pick up Aries with the op. It was actually on boost, so I don't know if they're going to be able to get it back here. But Cody does have that aggressive position on Vents, so I think he may be able to catch off VBZ by surprise, but it doesn't look like so. Jay able to pick up Welly, but Picky able to exchange that fairly fast. Now in a 3v3 situation, they pretty much have no one else on B side, so they're just opting to get a retake going on here.
Pretty much. 3v3 situation so far. AGN and VBC both hit up. AGN about to bypass in front of Code right now. Code gonna turn around to his back, spot out AGN, gonna take him down to a 2v5 situation. 1 now a 1v3 situation. Magneto gonna go down to heaven. He is gonna take down 2 members so far. Down Code, down to only 34 HP. Magneto gonna be wielding an AK. He's gonna pick it up. Gonna go ahead and fake that defuse. Gonna still be on it though, but he's not gonna have any time. He has to get out of there. He won't actually.
Oh my god. I actually thought he was gonna get that.
I thought too. Just unfortunate timing. Can't blame him though. That's gonna be first round to SpawnKilled.
Yeah, such a crucial round too. With those, with the 4 Deagle, 4-1 Deags that they got that round, completely destroyed their economy, meaning that they can't buy up this round. They didn't have any economy from there. They pretty much had a full buy again from that. And right now, SpawnKill's in an amazing spot at the moment. Looks like they're actually gonna do a a stack on the A site. And actually, they're playing a really aggressive Squeaky here, with no one else there to exchange any shots, so they're just gonna have a free Squeaky coming in here, but looks like they're actually just gonna back up. They got the information they needed, with Welly playing in the back there, able to pick up Jay. They tried to get that information, but they weren't able to get anything, and Shroom's able to take down AGN. Now at 3v5, they play this very nicely. Shrooms is the lowest one in HP right now, at 18, with the rest of them at 100, so it's looking pretty glim from Insomnia. They're just gonna see if they can get any damage into the economy here, but Airy picks up VBZ, and Shrooms is actually 18 health, but Johnny not able to connect a shot on him. Still, everyone's at 100 health, so...
Down to Johnny. Magneto will get taken down by Picky. Johnny's still sitting over at Z, going into halls. Piggy will spot him out. He only has a 5-7, so there isn't much to lose if he tries to go and take one members of SpawnKill's AK down. He will try to. He will take down Codes. Piggy will pick that kill up. It's going to be another round to SpawnKilled.
Yeah, that was pretty much the best they could hope for there. They just tried to get a AK down, which they did. So they're not gonna have the best economy this round, but they do have some. So even if they lose this round, they will be able to buy after that. But Insomnia, they don't have the best money right now, especially on cash. I definitely think you need those nades, but you can let the do with just a couple flashes. If you get that information around the map, you can pretty much flash your teammate, flash your teammate into A main or B main and get an easy pick from that. So.
It seems like Locknito able to get a double kill onto two members of Spawn that was going onto the boost spot. Only down to 5 HP though, but he was capable of getting those two, Picky and Shrooms, out of there. So already, not even 1 minute and 30 seconds, it's going to be a 3v3 situation happening as Ares will come ahead and peek out, get a double. Was that a collateral actually?
Yeah, it was. Was it? Lock just lined right up against his teammate and just got mowed down there.
So, SpawnKilled in great position to tie this one up. Only Jason left in Insomnia with a 5-7 and armor. Other than that, he's going to go ahead and shift walk down. Maybe going A main. He will be contesting Welly as Welly wants to push up. I don't know what Jason's trying to go for here. He wanted to check if he can get an AK up in the boost spot, but he seems to just want to chill out, essentially. Going through Skooky, actually.
He's just seeing if he can get an exit frag here, seeing if he can get a little economy boost. But he does have a lot of money at the moment, so it doesn't think it's needed. Welly extending the shots with Jay, but Welly's going to be able to pick him up there. Pretty much not able to get an AK that he wanted, but they do have the economy this round. Jay, he was able to save a couple rounds here, get a pretty good economy. So now that means with all this money, he's going to be able to drop an off for his teammate there, which would be very valuable, especially on CT side. How powerful an op is extremely determined where you place it. I definitely think mid or A side. If you take an aggressive peek there, you can pretty much get an easy kill.
He is smoked out of Z, but he's going to go ahead and watch boost. He sees Ares come up there, down to 74 HP. A perfect nade to take him down to 24. Same with Picky to down to 29 as well. So great nade from VBC to take them out of boost pod. And then here comes an answer back, taking VBZ down to 74, but his position ain't going to go anywhere. Won't be affected by that nade. Nonetheless, SpawnKilled looking to go to A site so far.
Pretty much the defaults coming in from Insomnia. They got 2 people mid, 2 people A, and an anchor at B side. But with this 2 people A, they're actually going to be in the perfect position to be able to defend this right now. Flashes are coming out, so EdgeGamers gets full flash, able to get picked up by Picky, but they're holding down the site brilliantly. And now in a 2v4 situation, it's looking extremely grim for the terrorist side. They aren't able to get planted down the default though.
The bomb plan is in fact down. Perfect smokes from SpawnKilled in order to get Code and Welly to set up accordingly to where they are. Nonetheless, it's a 4v2 situation. Locknito will take down Code. Welly being Molotov off, burning. Johnny Kill will finish up that kill and would place Insomnia back into the lead. Only by 1 though, but they're capable of killing off SpawnKill's momentum that they had 3 rounds in a row. Able to answer right back. It is now 4-3. Close game so far.
Insomnia is using those fast rotates to their advantage. Pretty much any site that they've been able to, SpawnKill's been able to take, they've been fast rotating it every time. There's a couple times though where was it what? Oh yeah, they're not.
That's an auto.
Yeah, apparently. Oh wow, he's actually going A with that. I'm guessing he's gonna hold fence or he's gonna play close forklift with that. But even so, I mean, auto is a very versatile weapon. If you can get close range with it, you can get a lot of kills. But he's actually going boost. That's kind of unethical. Okay, well he's actually gonna get a boost here coming out. Never really seen that with the auto before.
Unethical, but it can work. But he's in a terrible position to utilize it. He's gonna go against Ares. Ares will take him down with an op. Probably, maybe that's the last time we'll see that auto shotgun out in this game. Nonetheless, 4v1. Jason, the only one left in Insomnia. SpawnKilled gonna go ahead and set up A site. Wonder what Jason's gonna do. He probably wants to save up that AK he picked up, along with full head armor and a lot of nades too.
Yeah, if he does save this, he's going to be able to get the drop to AGN, which will really help them with the buy next round. But SpawnKilled, Cody getting those nice entries in mid. You can see their bodies on Cody's screen right now, just the havoc he caused. But getting those easy entries on mid, able to pick another guy off in highway, just getting those entries onto A, making actually the AGN with the auto drop down from boost just because there's people coming up highway. He would have died either way, but now Jay, his position is being stepped on. He doesn't know what to do right now. He's stuck in a hole, but time's actually coming out really slowly here, and they're not actually gonna peek him. So he actually got very lucky there. Was able to save an AK.
He was very scared too, watching both ends of where his position was. He heard the noise just coming out of SpawnKilled, but again, he does drop that AK. It's gonna be in the hands of VBC though. AGN just gonna be rolling with just a USP. He's gonna be rolling with USP and full head armor. That's interesting.
I'm surprised Jay didn't drop him like what's it, 5-7 or something.
Right. Though we can see that Jason able to take down Code, Johnny in mid able to take down Aries as well. So good skirmish pick so far on the side of Insomnia. Down to 3 members of SpawnKilled, Picky on boost. Gonna be going ahead and watch vents and probably go ahead and peek out to VBC and Johnny Co. He can only go down here from now. But let's see what he's gonna be going to do. Welly on B main, trying to get some skirmish action over at B site, but again, he's contesting a 1v2 situation, AGN and Jason over there. He's gonna go ahead and pick up a bomb. Picky able to go ahead and go for BBC, getting a double onto Johnny as well. Seems like they're gonna go ahead and go to A, while Picky gonna go ahead watch the mid rotation. As smoke's going in, flash is going in, Locknito gonna go ahead. Actually, will be taken down by Shrooms. Jason will be taking down Picky down to a 2v2 situation.
Now in the 2v2 situations, the post-plant position is going to be great. Shrooms is going to be A main, while Wiley's going to be quad. One of the best post-plant positions that you can actually have on the T side, but he does get mollied out. And now that it's planted for A main, Shrooms' position is actually just giving up right now.
And so will his life. Jason will take him down, and once again, from a tied game, Insomnia will go ahead, regain the lead again. Still by 1. Still a close game, but good job onto Insomnia on that one, picking up 2 AKs as well.
Was it SpawnKilled? They still have a good economy going on here, so I'm guessing Piggy's going to get an AK drop, which he will, most likely. Besides that, Insomnia, they are on pretty much a half buy. They do not have an op, and they have a Farmhouse and J, but they do have a ton of nades here. So if they use those flashes correctly, they can actually get a couple of easy kills on anyone in this map, actually, so...
3 members of Insomnia watching mid, all guns pointed towards the boost spot, as well as Aries gonna go ahead and peek out. Will he get Molotovs? The front part of the boost gets Molotov, but Aries is still able to maintain footing, maintain his position there. Johnny Co, although watching in front, he will peek out, take out Johnny Co, but he is unable to take down AGN. AGN will go ahead and pick him up. Pick that kill right up, as Bomb gonna be heading towards A main. And they did get a nice kill onto AGN. Shrooms will pick him up as they're gonna go ahead, smoke in, flash in, create chaos. Locknito in position. He will be taken down by Picky. VBZ going into Forklift. He spots out Code. The bomb will be planted down. Picky will be able to plant it down before he dies. Jason and VBZ will pick up those kills. He will go ahead and stick it, actually. He's in perfect spot to do so, and he does stick it. Gonna be another round to Insomnia. He will go down, though, but he will win the round for Insomnia.
Well, yeah, he just took it. I don't know if he went AFK or something, but he was still crouched and just looking at the bomb. So at least he was actually able to get the round. That was a little stroke of luck. So coming from that, SpawnKilled, they are still gonna be able to buy, but Insomnia Esports, they don't have that much money here. Pretty much, J and AGN, they're gonna have to get FAMASs and armor. They can't get that much nades with it either, so...
Totally. I mean, he was pretty damn looking into that bomb. He was able to pick it up. I did not know why he didn't react to SpawnKilled trying to go ahead and kill him. I guess he was like, oh, screw you, I already won the round anyways. But then again, Insomnia is still able to buy, although their economy down low. I guess it doesn't matter anymore since loss bonus is up. But we have now resumed. Still 6-4, still a close game. A lot happening in mid too. It's pretty much whoever gets mid control first usually tends to be in favor of winning the round. VBZ able to get a nice shot onto Wally, shooting through the white box as well. Ares will trade that kill back. Gonna be taking down Jason. You can also see that VBZ able to take down Shrooms over at Squeaky. Now still nothing much. It seems like SpawnKilled gonna be obtaining mid control. Picky gonna go ahead and shift walk onto the other side of the white box. Still no not a hint of not much of a hint of where SpawnKilled wants to go. Still the bomb is dropped, although I think Ares is gonna go ahead and pick that up real soon. Oh no, it's gonna be Code that's gonna do that. Still sitting over at mid. I guess they're gonna be working vents. Johnny has seen them all jump forward to that site, so AGN is expecting it. He's gonna go ahead and peek out. Ares getting a nice shot onto AGN.
Great shot.
Great.
See, that was a great shot, but they have no smokes here coming into B side, so they're pretty much just going to be empty-handed. Ares does have a good angle onto Heaven, so if they do decide to peek Heaven, he will have that angle, but Johnny gets naded. Kobe coming in right from there. Nito is coming in from Venzo, but he's going to have a picky to be able to D-roll here. He's actually kind of aware of that. He did get the dink on picky, but that is not enough to kill him. BBC just playing it very nicely. He's at the hit shot position, but Picky does pick him up. 5-6 scoreline for an Insomnia.
Absolutely. It was kind of like I said, I wanna stay true to this thesis or this hypothesis that whoever gains mid control throughout this game gonna probably utilize it to maximum advantage. As you could see, SpawnKilled was able to obtain that one this time. But like I said, mid gonna be heavily contested. VBZ versus Ares, or what are they capable of doing? They Ares gonna be taking down Locknito. I think that was VBC blocking him from my screen. I don't know if that happened. Wally also able to take down Jason as well. Insomnia Esports gonna be playing a little aggressive because they only have secondaries with them. BBC completely hiding inside the smoke as he's gonna let the rest of SpawnKilled.
Oh no, is it AGN? The Molly didn't catch him, so he was actually able to pick up Ares. The Molly just was a little bit short, but Welly was able to get him before he was able to get the op, so Welly can pick that up. Johnny, though, he does have a P250, which is a one-shot headshot at close range, so he may be able to pick up Cody here, but just not fast enough to react, turning this to a 6-6 scoreline. I actually don't think Insomnia is going to be able to buy this round. So it's actually going to be most likely a 6-7 scoreline, which is great for T-side in my opinion.
And they will not buy this round. They will just buy secondaries, or I guess AGN will go ahead and pick up armor. The rest of them will just get nades, 5-7s. Once again, we are at 3 times this entire match. The score has been tied. SpawnKilled able to pick up 2 rounds. Welly going to be going ahead and wielding a Krieg. AGN from Vents able to take down Welly. That Krieg will be put into no use whatsoever. Johnny Co getting a nice shot onto Code.
VBC able to get another one, but Shroom's able to pick him up. Right now in a 2v3 situation is for Insomnia, though. They were able to pick up an AK on Johnny, but right now Jay's the only guy that's even close to B side in Vents. So they're going to have a tough time to be able to defend this side. But Jay actually got a free smoke coming in here to allow him to get close to sites. But Ares is able to pick him up. And now Johnny, he does have a smoke and an AK, but no armor coming out. So if they want to win this, it's just pretty much got to do pure synergy coming out here.
They are mollied out for now, but the molly has dissipated. It's going to be Locknito, going to be taking point here, going right in. As a team, the synergy is working on them. They did get Ares down to only Shroom. Shroom's able to pick up Johnny Copa. Locknito going to be winning the round for Insomnia, once again taking back the lead.
What an eco from Somnia. They decided to light buy. I was actually skeptical of this decision just because if AGN actually not have bought armor in 5-7, they could have actually got an op this round. But they actually went with the gut here. They did get, what was it? They did win the round, so I guess it all works out in the end. SpawnKilled does have enough to keep buying, so right now it's going to be a gun round from both teams. So we're just going to see what Ingenuity and Smokes are going to be able to do for them this round.
Absolutely. This is going to be Insomnia putting, once again, 3 members onto mid so far. Another nade onto Boost, this time taking 3 members of SpawnKilled down to some low HP, sub-low HP, I'd say. Code getting mollied out. He's going to toss a nice nade. Going to be hitting Johnny Code as well as VBZ. So it seems like mid control going to be going towards SpawnKilled. Again, they're going to go ahead and give it up. But VBZ trying to go to Z, but will be smoked out at a great time. Great timing to be smoked out. Not good for him, good for SpawnKilled. Nonetheless, 1 minute 8 seconds left onto the clock. It seems like they want to get their eyes onto A main or A site.
With only one guy A side too, this is going to be extremely challenging for Locknedo to be able to hold this down. He hasn't showed himself yet, but they do have a Molotov that's maybe going to be able to Molotov out. But he actually misses it, and Cody picks him up, misses that mistake, punishes him for that mistake. VBZ does get someone on the cross though, so that's going to be good for them to be able to retake this. But right now, in a 3v3 situation, these post-plant positions are going to be really good for them. Jay is able to pick up Ares though, their opper, but right now they have a pretty good crossfire on the A side. Picky's able to, actually, Picky goes down by Jay, and Jay's able to get another one, getting a 3k for him, basically retaking that site 1v3.
And that would make Insomnia ending positive at the half. 8 rounds. They have gotten 8 rounds. We are going to the last round. I gotta say that Darkest Lord and Orexo kill in the chat, calling out NA Nade. We just saw another one in that round. So pretty funny. They're gonna go ahead and buy up VBZ, gonna be wielding an op. Ares just a Tech 9. And Welly just a Deagle. Interesting.
Was it? They did show how lethal those Eagles were though.
Right.
So it's going to be extremely exciting to see what they can pick up here. Picky does get Johnny, and they're doing to execute on an A site. The only person that's even close to A site is Locknedo, and he's just going to be smoked off completely. So they have a free A site coming in here.
Locknedo just going straight through the smoke with no cares given. He's going to meet up on Ares, and Shrooms will take kill credit for that. Here comes VBZ, as well as Jason coming in from truck. They're going to try to attempt to come into it, but the smoke is all over the place. Another smoke coming down. AGN able to pick up Ares. And it seems still 4 members of SpawnKilled remaining. Jason want to go ahead and push up, but they're in trouble. VBZ will be taken down by Shrooms again, and it's just down to AGN over at Forklift against 3 members of SpawnKilled. He's gonna go ahead, move up, able to take down Code, able to take down Shrooms, down to just Welly over at Squeaky, and he'll be taken down. It's gonna be an 8-7.5, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, I was actually hoping for AG to win that round. He did have a smoke and a flash there, so he could have actually Molotov'd out. I believe he actually had a Molotov too. I'm not quite sure about that, but he did have some nades. So if he may have smoked him out, he would have had a better chance of that. But with the time he had, he pretty much just had to stick it. He couldn't really go for the kill there, even though if he didn't get that kill, he would have lost the round.
Totally. But it seems like this game is going to go ahead and be a close one, that's for sure. SpawnKilled, even though they're not going to end up positive in the half, still an 8-7 is great. And it totally tells us the scene that's going to happen in the next half. Going to be another close one. Again, I want to see more mid action happening. Just to let you guys, all the viewers out there, shout out to all of you. We do have a butterfly knife giveaway here on to from us from EGO Pro. To enter to this giveaway, you must follow the EdgeGamers official Twitter account. we have it in the panels below. Once you go ahead and follow that Twitter account, you also have to retweet the pinned tweet, and we will be giving out this butterfly knife sometime in the last week of March. So go ahead, guys, if you want to enter in, please follow us on Twitter and retweet the pinned tweet that we have.
While we're waiting here, I also want to point out Jimmy's career in drama.
Look. I have better things to do in my life, but I really want to act. Yo, Reba, you're gonna see me on the red carpet someday, and I will bet money right now about that. But nonetheless, to get the topic off of my drama career, we are gonna be starting our next half. This time Insomnia on T side, SpawnKilled on CT side. And we are about to get ready. So far, any notes from the buys so far? Any notes? Anything special?
VBZ actually did get a Tech 9. I'm surprised he didn't give it to someone with the armor. But Lock Needle does have a Molotov and a smoke, so it looks like they're just doing a fast B execute here. With a Molotov coming into a quad, which is actually going to hurt him a lot. Cody sees if he can get a fast going, but Ares picks up 2 people. AGN are able to pick him up though in a 3v3 situation. They have a huge flank coming in from BBZ though. They have no idea he's there. He's able to pick up 1, and he knows exactly where the other 2 are, so they're pretty much trapped here. He does throw the nade out. Is he able to connect any shots? Yes, he is. Now the last guy, Picky, and VBZ, putting that Tech 9 to use, putting my words in my mouth, that he should not have given that Tech 9 to someone with armor.
So, that was very aggressive from Insomnia. I think that goes without saying. But some interesting note, they just pushed out immediately right before the smokes even popped. That took Code out of... he was very surprised on that. He gets... Also, Ares with the 1-taps, too. Incredible. But nonetheless, he still wasn't able to get the round. Insomnia gonna go ahead and pick that up. AGN, nice nade onto Welly. VBZ gonna be having some hard time dealing with a double push. Oh wait, I'm gonna put words in my mouth too. VBZ, can he get Code down? That's a double kill. But Ares on the other side of the door.
Ares.
Can this cheese work?
VBZ has no idea.
Oh, he does have
but he
idea.
spots him.
Triple kill coming out from VBZ. Able to handle the 3-man push or 2-man push, and then 1 awkwardly at the door. That's a very cheeky spot to hold. Very
I know,
cheeky.
I was getting exciting there. Like, if he would have faced his back into the wall, or faced into the wall, he would have actually probably had that. He actually didn't spot him for a while there, so if he didn't peek out wide, the only problem is you're relying on him not checking his corners, which
Exactly.
at someone this level, that's not going to happen. It does happen time to time, and actually those mistakes win you the round. So, I mean, he was hoping for that mistake to happen. He was hoping to get a Mac 10, maybe even win the round for him.
Right.
But sadly, that's not how his fate goes. He dies that round, and now on the 7-10 scoreline, it's going to be SpawnKilled. They're going to be saving up, no forces coming out. Insomnia, they're just going to see if they can get from this. But VBC gets taken down to 20 health, and AGN gets taken down by Picky, now in a 4v5 situation, so they can't really have a lurk now. They're just going to see if they can do an execute on an A site, I'm guessing, or see what they still have a minute on the clock, so they're opting to go B here. They do have the person at Squeaky though, but the fake's not really getting any rotates coming out. Picky actually was starting to rotate, but he goes back, and now they're actually rotating to B here. They're reading this perfectly.
Totally. VBC trying to get a rematch happening at A main, but gets taken down to 20, like you said. So he doesn't want to pursue that. B main, obviously the next option. Johnny Kell will get an entry frag. Gonna be taking out Schmooze. Picky will reveal himself. He misses his first crucial shot, but he's still able to get Locknito down. 1 member down. Gonna be getting SpawnKilled to be able to rotate Welly. Trying to shoot from tree room onto Jason. Trying to pick up the bomb. 19 seconds left, but they shouldn't be deterred. Unless just a barrage of deagle bullets happen, they shouldn't be deterred from planning it. They do get the bomb down. Ares surviving that Molotov. Johnny Ko will take him down, though a nice double kill from him as well. Ko, the only one left. Jason will take him down, and that's going to be 3 rounds in the second half to Insomnia Esports.
Yeah, they did put some damage in there, but Insomnia, they've been able to save for the last 2 rounds here. I mean, they've been, the last 2 rounds, they haven't able... SpawnKilled hasn't really been able to get any kills on him. And with those SMGs, they've been just racking up money, so their economy is great at the moment. Jay is opting to stick with the Galil here, but they do have an op that's able to go into this B site. They're actually getting aggressive B sites. Picky does not have an op. He's actually just going into checkers, which I don't think they actually spotted here.
They didn't. But they're either way, they're gonna be backing out of B main. Seems like what's up? What's up with Code?
He's actually got boosted by Ares there. Ares actually got the op and he got boosted, so if they decided to go, hey, this is an amazing position. I also like to point out the M4A1S, where it's actually silenced, so if they get shot a couple times, they're not going to have an idea of where they're being shot at. Locknito sees if he can spot that, but he just doesn't spot anything. He misses his molly, so he may have to get it, but actually they said in team chat that there's a guy on top, so they actually spotted this out, so they're going to be able to pre-aim this, they're going to be able to kill him, but SpawnKilled has no idea that they know that he's on top. They're blind bat right now. AGN able to get the pill, and Magneto takes off Cody off a boost.
42 seconds left. It seems like Insomnia Esports gonna go ahead and fake that. Going to be instead, and it seems like SpawnKilled, the majority of them fell for it, although Welly wants to rotate. He's gonna go ahead and rotate. They're actually gonna call it out. 7 seconds left. They're actually in a position where they're capable of defending this as well, although a smoke will bloom right in front of Welly over at Tree Room. It's gonna be up to Picky. VBZ will take Picky down to only 2 members of SpawnKilled left, and they're gonna go ahead and make the call to save that op. That M4A1 and armor too.
Yeah, Johnny, he actually didn't spot the cross here, so they still think they're actually in heaven. But Jay, he's gonna see what he can do here. He does pick up an AK, so he's upgrading that Galil coming out. But Johnny, since he did not see that cross, Welly was able to pick him up, which is a great find, especially since Johnny had an op there. So if they can't find that op, it may be troubling for him. But Welly, he just wanted to get that kill. He didn't really want anything else. He got 2 ops. They got 2 ops now, so they're gonna opt to save both of these. The thing was with these ops is I don't really think actually with cash it's kind of acceptable, because if you could put 1 op mid, you can put 1 op A. But with these ops, I definitely think you should play aggressive with them, especially on cash. If you play aggressive with them on cash, you're able to get a pick almost every time if you have a guy who makes their shots. There's pretty much almost no situation where you don't have a situation where you just hold an angle or push a main. You have so much time to just get that kill. No one ever expects it, and you can just pick it up.
Speaking of picking up a kill, Shrooms will get one onto Johnny Co. Trying to be boosted up, but it ain't gonna work this time. So, SpawnKilled has not won a single round in the second half yet. So that's good so far. Good so far to pick up an early kill, especially establishing mid control. Shrooms is capable of holding that down. Nonetheless, we still have 1 minute 15 seconds left onto the clock. Just working picks for now. AGN trying to work B, and over at B main, Picky, although over at checkers. It seems like oh, Shrooms will take VBZ down as well. I think that's through the smoke. I think that's through the smoke. Other than that, AGN will go ahead, go straight into B side, actually securing B side too. Although Picky gonna be picking out, but AGN still capable of taking that kill. Only down to AGN. He's gonna go ahead, plant the bomb. With bomb planted down against 3 members, AGN naded down to 22 HP. Did he toss that flash? No, he did not. He is still stuck over at that box. A Molotov will force him out. He's actually on the Molotov. Gonna back himself into it. Code will pick up that kill, and that is gonna be SpawnKilled. Gonna get their first round of the second half.
Yeah, pretty much able to pick up that round fairly easily. Picky got a key pick on a Insomnia guy. Well, they didn't even expect him to be in checkers. Just able to get him by surprise there. Really key frag, especially in a 2v4 situation. If you play aggressive and you get that early pick, that's a 2v3 situation now, which you can basically you can win from that. Like if you play your crossfires right, especially if you have good post plant positions, a 2v3 situation it's very winnable.
Totally. Another attempt. This time VBZ gonna go ahead, try to take on Shrooms over at mid, while a lot of noise is happening over at A. Flash smoke's coming out, code right on to watch it on top of the toxic barrels. Ares over at bomb site inside the yellow square. Seems like Welly gonna go ahead and back out of Z. A lot of noise still happening though, not much action just yet. None of the opponents have seen each other, but maybe they'll go out right now. Guns are blazing. Molotov's gonna be thrown out. Ares gonna be out of position, especially with the op. He's not in a good position. Locknito will take down Code. Jason will take down Ares. Down to Shrooms. He will pick up Johnny Kill from Truck. He will be naded down to 75 HP though. Barrage of nades coming in over at Truck. Welly will be taken down by BBC. Down to Shrooms, down to Picky. Picky over at Highway will take down BBC. Still able, SpawnKilled still capable of getting this one though. Although that chances have diminished since Picky has been taken down by AGZ. Shrooms gonna go ahead, actually can't even save it. It's gonna be another round to Insomnia Esports.
Yeah, that's crippling for SpawnKilled. They have no money for this round. They're just gonna opt to save, I'm guessing. They can't really buy this round. The best thing they can do at the moment is just get up 5.7s, get up P250s, and just play aggressive some plays. Overwhelm them with the numbers. Like, you can't really do anything else this round. Like, if you play just default here, you're gonna be picked up one by one.
Oh my god!
And AGM's getting the spray killed. Oh my gosh! But he does not get the 5th. Picky only able to get 1. A 1-for-4 trade isn't very viable, and I don't think that's actually a good deal. So, Picky, he can't really get another one. VBC picks him up with an easy op shot. Can't really do that much more of that. So, Insomnia, they're in an amazing position at the moment. Their economy is booming, and SpawnKilled is just in the drain.
I gotta say though, it would have been one for the highlight reels if AGN was able to take down all 5 members of Spawn. They just perfectly lined up. Absolute perfect lineup from them. Nonetheless, with that round thrown away, it ever so expands the gap between Insomnia and SpawnKilled. Like I said, SpawnKilled need this win to have a more comfort going into the last match of the season. The AGN will take down Picky. B site is exposed. So good on them, capable of taking down that site. Shrooms will be smoked out. He has a little bit of a window though, but not a useful one. But they're gonna go ahead and push straight into A site. Either way, it's gonna be down to Ko. He will be taken down to only Welly and Shrooms. With an Og, the Og ain't gonna win against the Op. Johnny Ko, same thing. And Insomnia, match point.
Yeah, you guys should get your candles out for SpawnKilled, but it isn't over yet. They still have those deagles, which they've shown is amazing. Which they've shown are very versatile. The last time they used them, they actually got a 1v1 situation with 11 opponent on the other side, but they were not able to finish up the round. But this is CT side, so it's going to be a little different. The last time they had deagles, which was very effective, was on T side. So Picky, he's going to have a 5.7, so he's going to be the lone man. But in these B side close quarters, it's going to be extremely effective, especially with these double flashes. Cody able to put another deagle to work, but he does not get J this time. So Shrooms, he is on site. He does pick up Johnny. Will he be able to get the second one? Yes, he will. Now in a 2v2 situation, but he's just not looking at the right place. Jay able to pick him up, and now it's down to Picky. He does have a flash, and he's going to actually get AGN with a smoke out, but he gets taken down, and that would be GG.
GG.